Alright, listen up. If you are between the ages of 17 to 25, I have a treat for you. Just like the video title states, I will be providing you with the most important skills you need to learn this coming new year. You have been watching countless other YouTube videos on the best skills to learn in 2025 or the best high income skills to learn, and I'm not saying the information they provide is wrong, but they often ignore the underlying skills in order to achieve the skills they mention. Networking, artificial intelligence, and sales are all extremely valuable skills. However, you will not succeed in those areas if you don't master the 4 underlying skills that I'm about to mention in this video. These skills are so rare and they don't often get mentioned in the realm of self-improvement. So without further delay, the first skill that everyone should master is communication. You will be surprised how far you will go in life if you master the art of communication. You need to be able to learn not only how to translate your thoughts into words, but also so the people listening can accurately interpret your message. Oftentimes, I've witnessed people misunderstand the message someone was sending. And it's not the fault of the one receiving the message, it's the fault of the one giving the message. It's your job to explain your thoughts in a concise manner so it's easier for your audience to understand. And for this reason, you need to constantly give yourself feedback anytime you speak to someone. In hindsight of any conversation, ask yourself, did the person understand what I was saying? Did I use the correct tone and body language to get my message across? Did I stutter? If you ask yourself these questions, give yourself honest feedback, and actually implement those changes, you will become an incredible orator. And this is the reason why I put this skill as number 1, because if you really think about it, some of the most important skills in this world, like sales, networking, negotiation, and leadership, all require you to be an excellent communicator. So in order to dive into those skills, first, learn how to communicate. The second rare skill that everyone should learn is content creation. We are currently in the most digital generation ever in history, and getting yourself involved in the world of content creation will put you in a competitive advantage. Since virtually everyone is online nowadays, putting yourself out there in visual content form will allow you to impact and influence people from all over the world. This can also help you attract like-minded individuals and build a network with people who are on the same life path as you. Most of you probably don't have anyone currently that you can speak or relate to, which is why being a content creator will put you in a position where you can attract those people you align with and build relationships with them. In order to get good at this, you just simply have to start posting content. Believe me, your content will probably suck from the start, just like everyone's first time in anything. But the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. Watch YouTube videos on video editing and equipment because the better quality your content is, the more likely it will garner attention. The next crucial skill to learn in 2025 is focus. I'm telling you all right now, most people cannot focus, myself included. I've gotten to the point in my life where I often struggle hearing my professor teach concepts in class due to my insanely short attention span. And I'm sure most of you guys can relate to this as well. The reason why we're like this is possibly due to all the short form content we consume that destroy our attention spans. We can't even focus on anything long term because our patience and tolerance have been hijacked by instant and fast-paced information. So in order to prevent this, you need to cultivate strong levels of focus. The tactics I use to cultivate focus is by creating a distraction-free environment as well as time blocking for my tasks. I personally have a dark room that I do my deep work in, so there's virtually no possible distractions. Also, I implement a productivity technique called time blocking, which basically divides your day in blocks of time. Each time block is reserved for a particular task or set of tasks. For instance, you could schedule 9 AM to 10 AM for the gym, 10 AM to 12 PM for focusing on a specific project, and 1 PM to 2 PM for lunch. And what I've personally added to this technique is a punishment element. If I don't complete said task within that time block, I punish myself severely. Because if it hurts, I'll learn. I have a few videos on my channel specifically for productivity, so feel free to check them out. Now, the next skill is not inherently a skill, but it's worth learning nonetheless, and it's psychology. Psychology itself is not a skill, but it involves application of various skills, like critical thinking, communication, as mentioned, empathy, emotional intelligence, and the list goes on. Learning psychology equips you with the valuable tools to understand yourself and others, improve relationships, make better decisions, and contribute to society in meaningful ways. Whether for personal development, professional growth, or societal impact, psychology is a foundational skill that enhances nearly every aspect of life. Because believe it or not, humans are much more emotional and sensitive than you think they are, and psychology can help you avoid mistakes and even improve yours and everyone's lives. So read psychology books and Google psychological facts, which you can implement to your life. I believe the next coming year is going to be more competitive than ever before. So I highly recommend you learn these skills now in order to have an edge over your competitors.